and then you can see the line going over it's kind of visible on the camera, but you can see the line going back to the moon.
Yeah, let me hold my coffee so I can kind of zoom in on it. So this is just a beautiful sight right here. Y'all just look at this. Look at that. Because you know, we're used to being able to see just the crescent part, but out here where it's so dark, we can actually see the other part of the moon that's shaded out. Like it's amazing. Like we've never seen anything like this. But this is the type of stuff that we see and are able to experience out here, you know, in God's nature.
Like a wandering ember, I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while.
Alright, y'all, it's a couple days later. I'm full-time on the farm today. Woo! And we're about to do farm chores. We got to do a water run with the tractor, though, because the side-by-side is broken down. So we got a lot going today. We're going to try to finish up the compost toilet. And, yeah. So that's what we got going. We're headed down to do the farm chores right now. And we'll see what today brings. Oh yeah, we need to clean that out. No, I'm glad you pointed that out. We're gonna get some new water, so maybe we can start them over, okay? Look what Noah pointed out.
Oh yeah, the water.
Yeah, he's like, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, we have to redo all the water.
Yeah.
We haven't did the water run in a few days. So farm chores are gonna be pretty quick today. We just need to give sheep hay. Get the pigs a little scoop of grain and get them a little hay, and get these sheep hay, and that'll be it. And we'll do water run a little bit later. Get the tractor set up and get some water down to these animals.
You're already eating it. These sheep have hay. Just stuff this hay feeder here. It's overflowing.
Alright, y'all, that's it for farm chores in here for right now. Like I said, the only thing we have left is to do water run. And I need to get the bush hog detached from the tractor and get the water trailer hooked up and go to the top of the hill up here to the top of the property and get the 275 gallon water filled up. So we'll go and do that now.
Time is so little by little, day by day, I'm caught in the middle of a spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I'm back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, I'm turning back, I'm running through fire. Step by step, day
Wait, can we do that again?
burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I'm back down each time? As the days go by, I keep wondering why the struggle never ends. In this endless fight, I'm never right. I can never win, never win.
All right, while Tim is headed down to the water meter to get some water, we finished the bulk of the farm chores. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting lunch ready, and maybe by the time he gets back, we'll be ready to eat. So then after we finish lunch though, we'll get started on the DIY compost toilet. So we're just about finished with it, and it's turning out really well. So I'm excited to show y'all our progress. All right, y'all, so I got 2 Boston butts that I'm gonna put on the grill and a ham. So we'll eat these. We'll probably eat one with veggies, or 1.5, or might eat like 75% of one, 3/4 of one with veggies. Like I have some squash. Let's see what else I have got down here. I have some carrots, potatoes, and I think I have some yellow squash. Yep, got some yellow squash. So we'll probably do one with veggies, and then the next day we'll probably do sandwiches, and I'll make my own barbecue sauce, and we'll have like a pulled pork type thing. And then the ham, I want to have like breakfast sandwiches, like ham on a roll. So we'll see how long this lasts for breakfast sandwiches. I want to have some for the week, but it might just last through the weekend, and maybe a day or so. If it lasts me to Monday for breakfast sandwiches, that'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna smoke all these items and season them up. I'm probably gonna season this one similar to the chili powder chicken, just garlic. I'll probably do a little bit of Tony's though this time with it, and salt, pepper, stuff like that. And then for this, I'm gonna do like a brown sugar rub. So that's what we got going on the grill. Alright, y'all, we're back on this DIY compost toilet now. We've done lunch and farm chores and all types of stuff. So Tim has it all set up. we've actually been using it for a couple days, and now he's doing his final tweaks on it now that we have used it and know what we want to need. So for example, he's fixed this now so that we'll be able to have access to the bucket, because before he had it all on one board, and the way this works, it's screwed down and the bolts come down here, so we couldn't move the board up and down. So now he's got it to where we can move this board here that he's cutting out. He's outside about to cut it now. That board here will be able to flip up and down, and we'll now be able to flip the toilet seat up and down as well, and have access to the bucket underneath and be able to flip the seat. So y'all, this compost toilet right now is giving I'm giving it 5 stars because it's awesome. Like, the urine diverter works really well, and what I like about it is the fan actually connects to the urine diverter, so that it's not just the compost, but it's the urine is actually being aerated too, and so you don't get that smell from the pee. So that's great and awesome, and I love that design feature. We got this kit from Etsy, and so it's been really good. Let me go out and show y'all what Tim's doing. He's cutting the board. We got the generator going over there, so it's loud, and he's cutting here, so it's loud, but alright, finally.
Alright, so I got the spot cut out, toilet seat hole, and we're gonna get some hinges put on this, so I'm gonna take y'all in and kind of put it in place, show y'all what it's gonna look like. Alright, so this goes here, and that'll be the hole for the actual, potty situation.
Yep.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some hinges on here, because we had this done before, and but we didn't have hinges on it. We had the whole thing drilled down, and we realized that we couldn't access the compost toilet to do maintenance on it, the cleaning and things like that. So I ended up doing it in 2 boards instead of 1, and now I have it separate to where this swings by itself. I need to get some hinges and put them on each end so that this will swing up.
Right.
Clean the compost toilet, put it all back down, and do some more potting. Alright. So now I need to find some hinges to put there and get those drilled down.
Yep.
I'm gonna go down to the barn and steal some hinges off one of the stall doors, because I don't feel like going to Home Depot or nothing like that. So let's see.
Yeah, and we are going to put a veneer of the Luan board over top of this plywood to make it look nice, and paint, stain. It's gonna have a feature on the front. That
part right there on the top is gonna be painted white, and then did you tell them about the cubbies? That's gonna be on the side.
Not yet. Well, maybe before, but not.
So
right
on each side, you can tell them about the cubbies.
Sure. So, like you were saying, this is going to be covered with Luan board and painted white, and this will have a feature on it similar to the this board here will be on the front, and then on each side we're going to have storage space. So he's going to make little cubbies, and they won't come flush, they'll come down a little bit, just kind of to add a extra design feature there. So, it'll be great for storage for toilet paper and cleaning supplies and things like that. So, it's not going to be plywood. We're working on it. So, we'll work more on the design aspect of it once we get it functional.
Yeah.
So, Tim's going to go down to the mini barn and steal some hinges. I'm going to show you what I have going on the grill. Alright, y'all. So, I have these 2 Boston butts seasoned up. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the grill down, and then I'll work on my ham.
Alright, y'all, we went in there in the mini barn, steal some hinges, show them we found time.
Hinges.
Woohoo! A whole bag of hinges.
We didn't even have to steal hinges.
All right, that's awesome.
That's nice size too, so.
Perfect, the
Whole bag
smaller one. So, where did we get those? How do we have those?
Who knows? I'll probably off of some we tore down, repurposed. We're like the kings and queens of repurposing stuff.
Things. That's all right.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these put on the lid, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like when I get done.
Sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Put this ham on the grill. All right, look at that. We got the ham in the back and 2 Boston butts in the front, and so that's what we're smoking. We'll smoke it on indirect for about 30 minutes. You can put it down. I got the fire over here on this right side, and then I got my meat going indirectly smoking, cooking, so it can get really, really tender. And then when I'm ready to have it done, I'll put it over direct heat. So, yep.
All right, y'all. So I got the toilet seat done. Me and the boys went down and stole some hinges that we didn't actually need to steal. But so as you see, the toilet seat is there. It flips up on its own, and then you have the platform that the toilet seat sits on, and then it has hinges on it there and there, and then it's able to be flipped up as well. And so now we can get in here and efficiently clean out the compost toilet, the bucket and everything, empty the bag and all those type of things. It seems as if we only had to empty the bag about once every 3 days, but we could do it more than that. But it was pretty good. And we were actually not even using the right compound to break it down. We're just using hay because we don't have any peat moss or wood chips or things like that right now. So it'll probably do even better with peat moss or wood chips or something like that. So yeah, that's how far I've gotten. Got that right there, boom, and then that lets down right there. So now we can access it and clean it out. So now what I'm gonna do is on these sides here, because I really don't like how it's coming flush, because I really wanted to come down on this side about level or maybe even below the tub. Y'all see that amazing looking tub there? Man, that's amazing. This is our first time. This is our 3rd camper, and it's our first time having an actual tub where we can take a bath. Even though I can't fit, Megan might be able to fit, and the boys may be able to fit, but it's still a blessing to have a tub. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut these down. I'm gonna kind of make a little indentation right there, and then my cabinets on the side, which will hold toilet tissue, wet wipes, things like that. Spray for because you spray when you use the urine diverter, you spray like vinegar or something like that in there to keep the smell down of the urine. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a little notch in there and then get those cubbies over here framed out, and I'll pick the video up once I get started with that. Maybe Megan will get some video as I'm cutting the boards and things.
Let's go in the camper and sneak in on Tim and check on his progress. All right, we're sneaking in to see what you have going on in here.
Oh yeah, I'm done framing. I'm just gonna get these notches cut out on this board. I'll let y'all see it in a second.
Okay. See what it looks like.
So I framed in that, and I'm gonna get the notches cut out now. So while y'all take a look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these.
Okay. All right, so here's where he's framed in our little cubbies on the side. So this one is just a little bit skinnier than that one, but this one we should be able to put toilet paper and cleaning supplies for the toilet, for the bathroom. So I'm really excited about storage wherever we can fit it in. So we actually decided to get rid of a sink that was there to put the compost toilet here, and then have just the tub and shower. And we can always use the shower to wash our hands and to do different things with the water, instead of using the sink. Obviously we use the tub, and then we can also use the kitchen sink as well. But really excited about the storage on the side, because we got rid of a huge storage compartment here that was part of the bathroom. It was storage, then it was toilet, and then the sink. And so I think this is a much better use of space. When you have a small camper like this, you really need to have things do multiple things. So this is going to function as a sink and a shower, and this is going to function as a toilet, and then have storage on the side. So I love it. So here comes Tim with the board for the front of the toilet and the storage cabinets. Yes, I can call them cabinets. I was telling them how excited I was about the storage. So, oh yeah.
How's it look?
Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, so we're gonna have pieces that cover here and flip up
With hinges.
with hinges,
Let's fill up some more hinges.
like these wonderful hinges that they found. I love these hinges. They are perfect. I'm so glad they didn't steal some from the mini barn and they found some, because those are the right size. But yes, so this board is gonna have a beautiful accent little piece on it.
Close it down.
Yeah. Yeah, so this will have the wood look toilet, and then this will be a white board that we're going to paint. We're going to put a piece of Luan board over it so it'll be smooth. And then we're going to have an accent little piece on the front of that. It's going to be like a wood look front. It's going to look so great. I'm excited. I had no idea that I would love the compost toilet this much. I mean, it's wonderful. It doesn't smell. I kind of gave my review away earlier, but again, I would say 5 stars. It's just easy to use, easier than I thought it would be. To use it, to empty it, especially now that we've lived with it for about 3 days, and he's perfected the system. So the things that weren't working, he's actually fixed them. So it's great. I mean, it's perfect. Like, what's your...
Yeah, we love it because this is our 3rd camper, and we've had a Nature's Head compost toilet. We've had, you know, a toilet that was just hooked up to the black tank, and by far this is the best so far.
Yeah.
You know, because like I say, it's cheaper than a Nature's Head, and you get to put your own toilet seat and your own kind of vibe and decoration, and it makes it look good. You know, to the point to where it doesn't just look like a, you know, little
Camper
porta
toilet.
potty, you know, like in the corner somewhere. So it actually adds to the decor of the actual camper, and that's what we're going for. You know, we want this camper to be, you know, be able to be used by us for about a year and a half or so while we build our house right out here in front of where we are. It's gonna be amazing, and we told you all that we're gonna build a barn, a little deck out the front, but it's gonna be amazing to be able to be in this camper and, you know, just walk right out the front door and build our house and establish our home. You know, because Megan was talking about it earlier about how, cause she was walking around in her nightgown, and she was saying that, you know, she's able to walk around the house in her nightgown, but she wasn't talking about like just the camper. She was walking around here and, you know, making breakfast and things like that. And it's just a beautiful thing because we consider this whole land, this property, like our home. Like, we're not just talking about establishing and building a home as in just the 2x4s and just the building and all those type of things, but when we talk about establishing a home, we're talking about our family. We're talking about our kids. We're talking about legacy, inheritance, heritage, you know, and just this whole life that we're building here on this property and on the other property, on these 15 acres together. So it's a beautiful thing, and we love it. We love this. We're loving this journey so far. We're about 3-4 weeks in, you know, to living off grid, and we're not gonna be off grid forever. But we, you know, we might implement some of the off-grid things that we're learning now, like the compost toilets and things, into our house when we build it, solar panels and things like that. So it's a beautiful thing. So I guess we'll end the video there, huh?
Sure. Well, you got to give your review. You started talking about establishing a home. You said you love it, but like, give your actual, like, how many stars, or do, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely 5 stars so far. Like I said, we're only 3 days in so far, but I'm loving it. Like I said, I love the price, right? And I love, like I say, how you can customize it.
Was it easy to put together? Because you did that whole process.
Easy to put together. Like I said, the fan, it was only 2 wires to the fan, and you could easily jump those in, positive, negative. Okay. And pretty easy. Like I said, it wasn't hard at all. It took about, you know, maybe about 3 or 4 days to complete it, and we hadn't completed it yet, so we're 3 or 4 days in at least. Yeah. And because we still had to paint the top, put down the Luan board, and put the whatever it is, like the sinks that we have in the shower around on the front side. The accent
board,
wall on the front,
I guess, so.
Yep, but we love it so far. Yeah, so I guess before we end the video, we need to show you.
Oh, you want to show the meat?
Let's show the meat.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
All
right, one last thing, the big reveal on the meat.
Oh yeah, it's looking good. So what all do we have here? We have a ham.
Ham, and then 2 Boston butt support shoulders.
It's looking good. All right, y'all, it's gonna be it for us today. We're gonna settle down, get ready to eat us some good food, maybe do a little bit more work on the compost toilet. But that'll be it for us today. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God!
We'll see y'all on the next one.